The leaks and rumors are wild, and it looks like we might be headed back to the Unova region for the next Pokemon game. Let's take a look. If you guys haven't heard, Riddler Coup has been popping off on social media, and a lot of sources are reporting we may indeed be getting a new Pokemon game that could be along the lines of Pokemon Legends KYUREM.
Oh my god! Wow!
We've got so much to talk about, so we're gonna dive in and talk about all the different posts, all the leaks and everything like that. If y'all don't know, Riddler Coup was our insider going into BDSP, Legends Arceus, Scarlet and Violet, all that stuff. So very reputable sources, and they are just going off with some crazy riddles right now. So let's dive in. Lots and lots to talk about. So rewinding a few weeks, Riddler Coup posts one of them grasped the key to the lore, not Lacey, and it's a big spoiler for the next game after Sudachi, which... So there's this poster here of the characters that are coming up in the DLC, and one of these characters is going to be incredibly crucial as we move forward in the Pokemon franchise. I'm gonna keep this video pretty high level because there's a lot to talk about, but we'll dive in a little deeper on this poster later on. But in the meantime, you guys are welcome to join the speculations. They then go on to post what's on your wish list. Place your bets. Let's go Unova, Pokemon Legends KYUREM, Black 3, White 3, or Paradox Unova. Lots of different votes, a lot of different people wondering what he's actually talking about. Pokemon Legends KYUREM was the overwhelming vote, and then Coup goes on to say Legends is quite popular in the community right now. And then this is kind of when the Unova hype train started on social media. Again, this is about 2 weeks ago, a little less than 2 weeks ago. Lots of people kind of starting to get, you know, antsy about it. Then Coup goes on a crazy tweeting spree talking about changing their name to Coup stands with Rfake. Rfake was what they referred to the Diglett and Wiglet and Toedscool and Tentacool, and how those kind of convergent species existed in the Pokemon world. Well, they changed their name to stand with Rfake, and then they started posting about a potential Rfake, which is purple to green is the little icons they used. Now, I'm gonna talk about a rumor at the end of this video that references back to this that is very, very interesting, and the timing there was pretty interesting as well. So anyway, going back to the Unova side of things, we've got Soul Silver tweeting about it, we've got Coup tweeting about it, and a lot of speculation around this kind of ultimate dragon. Maybe we're gonna get some information about Reshiram and Zekrom and KYUREM, and at one point we know that Reshiram and Zekrom were one dragon together. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on with the DNA splicers, Drayden's family, Opelucid City, a lot of different pieces of Unova and how that world could be brought back to life as we maybe go to a Pokemon Legends Unova game in the past, or maybe we actually go to the future. All of this stuff is possible now in the Pokemon universe because of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and the kind of aspect of time traveling there. Then Riddler Coup goes on to post a post that seems to blend a few different languages here, but it is of kind of Black City and the White Forest, and that I found to be very, very interesting. So at the moment, there's still a little bit of uncertainty regarding the pictures of Black City and White Forest and what that could mean. People are trying to decipher those riddles right now. But then we have Coup saying as well, by the way, the official trailers tell you answers to some of our hints. Try your best to squeeze them out of all the stuff you have right now. So again, lots of different riddles coming out from Coup. This is the kind of stuff we're gonna dive into and take a look and kind of see what people are able to decipher from this. But I did want to mention two other things from Coup as we kind of round it out, or the last thing from Coup is they said which or none of them, and it's a picture of Umbreon, Mightyena, Weavile, and Lycanroc. And this is basically hinting at potentially a new night-based evolution for Poochyena or for Mightyena. That's what a lot of people are thinking. Eevee evolves into Umbreon with a high friendship at night. Sneasel evolves into Weavile when holding the Razor Claw at night. Rockruff evolves into Lycanroc midnight form when leveled up at night. Poochyena evolves into what when leveled at what at night, right? Like there's a thought right now that there could be a new evolution there, and Mightyena feels like the kind of Pokemon that could potentially get a new evolution. But let's talk this rumor that dropped yesterday, because this is the crazy one. This one came out, and then Riddler Coup kind of posted, and this is interesting. One of my friends is an employee of an outsourced company that works on Pokemon Scarlet Violet DLC. There will be a total of 15 new Pokemon in the DLC, 7 for the Teal Mask and 8 for the Indigo Disc. For the Teal Mask, Monkey Dory's type is Poison and Psychic. Now remember, we do believe these all to be Poison type based on their new ability. Pheasantipiti's type is Poison and Fairy, and Okidoki's type is Poison and Fighting. Ogerpon is just pure Grass. That all seems like it could all be feasible. Kind of unsure about what the typings are of these three. Ogerpon being grass, I would like to see something cooler there, like maybe Grass Ghost or something, but we've gotten that a few times. The Loyal 3 will transform into mask for Ogerpon to wear. The fusion forms concept is similar to Necrozma. You'll gain access to the special Terra power in the Indigo Disc that will allow masked Ogerpon, which is Ogerpon fused to one of them, to transform into its Oni form, which has higher stats and gains the Ghost and Dark typing. So changing from Grass to Ghost and Dark based on this form change, which could be really strong. The one thing I will say is, like, it feels weird that it's wearing a mask of 3 poison types and then doesn't gain the poison typing, but nonetheless. One of the new Pokemon in the Teal Mask DLC is a Watermelon Pokemon that looks the same as a Coughing. This Pokemon evolves into another new Pokemon that's basically just a watermelon version of Weezing. Both these Pokemon share the water and grass type. And if you remember earlier in the video, I had mentioned that post from Riddler Coup of the purple icon going to the green icon, and what Pokemon is purple? Coughing. Which Pokemon is green? Apparently Watermelon Coughing. So I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but it's certainly a connection that people have been making, and it may be a sign that this post has some legitimacy to it. Take it with a grain of salt, as always, of course. All right, then they go on to say the last new Pokemon in the Teal Mask DLC is a new Pokemon that's an evolution of Crawdon, essentially. It's a large and fierce version of Crawdon, but it keeps the same typing. Crawdon evolution would be pretty sick, especially if it has adaptability. That's a very strong Pokemon. The Indigo Disc, in the Indigo Disc DLC, you'll meet the grandson of Drayden, and this again pulls us back to Unova. It pulls us back to the ties, right? Ku is saying that one of the people in that poster is so crucial for the storyline moving forward. What if that was the grandson of Drayden? He looks like a delinquent, but he's actually very nice and caring. Upon learning about Terapagos, you'll revisit Area Zero with him, Kieran, and a new female teacher from Blueberry Academy that looks similar to Adaman. A new area that is inside Area Zero will be unlocked. In Scarlet, you meet the Paradox forms of Entei and Raikou, while in Pokemon Violet, you meet the Paradox forms of Terrakion and Cobalion. Paradox Suicune and Virizion are also in this new area, and you catch them if you miss the raid events. All the Paradox legendary Pokemon play a major role in the story. Cryano is not secretly evil, he's just good friends with Clavel. This could be mind-blowing if true. Now, I don't know if it's true, right? But I do think we are on the verge of new Pokemon information. They kind of gave us that little bit of a dose a few weeks back, and I honestly think that we're headed towards something, if not by the end of the month, probably in August. So stay tuned, guys. It's exciting times, and we're gonna get some new information for Pokemon pretty soon. Let me know your thoughts on all these Riddlers, rumors, and much, much more from Riddler Coup and everyone else. Pretty wild stuff. Even Centro is reporting on the fact that we are going to Unova next, so we'll have to wait and see. I'll keep you guys updated here on the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.